Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Ezrebeth Definitive Edition. I'm dropping a Holiday Mindfudge because technically that's just the name of the first chapter, and we're done with that at this point. Last time we finished off that, realized that actually none of it was true. Like this whole time loop, we were basically trapped in this place by RT, who called themselves a god, and sort of making us relive the same day over and over again. And when we called them out on that, they turned Ezrebeth into a shadow being and sent her down to Purgatory. And then she had a new conversation with her. She called him brother, but the guide, a different deity. I don't think we were actually told his name. I'm technically spoiling over things. But yeah, she had a conversation that did not exist in the old version of this one, and spoiled something about four interesting people, which I'm sure we're going to get to see in the next two chapters. I think that's about it. I think we're good to just jump straight into chapter two. I kind of speed ran a lot through chapter one because I've already seen some of this. You can already go find that stuff more or less unchanged, minus a few lines or a little bit extra here or there. Everything after this is brand new to me. I know nothing that's coming, so I'm excited to jump into this. So let's just go. Born from a dream. What price would you pay to change the past? Start episode. Oh, there's gonna be new characters, which means I'm gonna need to come up with new voices. Oh no. I don't believe the world's a particularly beautiful place, but I do believe in redemption. Colum McCann. McCann, I think? Old duck. My name is Sophus. If I don't keep repeating that, I'm afraid I'll forget it forever. There's a scene playing in my mind over and over. Every time I close my eyes, and even sometimes when I open them wide, I see the same thing. A woman and a duck in the back of a moving vehicle. Oh, so this isn't Sophus. This is the woman that Sophus is talking about, so I don't know who Sophus is then. I know it sounds absurd, but I'm certain that it must have some meaning. But I don't know what. In truth, most of my memories are lost to me. I couldn't tell you who I am, much less who I once was. I do have a feeling, however, a hunch, which my soul accepts as fact, that I'm not a good person. Perhaps that's why that man, the guide as he called himself, sent me away. I was told that in Purgatory, someone like me might be able to make amends. That dying simply meant new possibilities. But as it turns out, I was destined for something else entirely. And now I'm here, in this surreal place, simply waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, or even how long it's been. And to be honest, one half of me fears that this seemingly never-ending loneliness is my true punishment. And the other half, well, I guess it's doing its best to keep my sanity intact. What remains of it, at any rate. Okay, who is Sophus? My name is Sophus. If I don't keep repeating that, I'm afraid I'll forget it forever. Ooh, we're back at the cafe. Hiya! Uh, Oh. Okay, so Sophus, is it? You can call me Rem. Are you real? Of course I am, you silly oaf. In fact, I'm more real than anything else you've ever seen. I'm, not sure I understand. Oh boy. Being all alone in here for so long must have done a number on you, huh? I'm real sorry. You see, I'm so busy, and I didn't have any use for you until now. so I had to put you somewhere in the meantime. But look at the bright side. At least you're in your nice and cozy place. Could be worse. Thinking about this, is Sophus gonna be our new main character for this chapter? The shadow picture of them appeared to be mask presenting. I think that would, if it is the case, and this is our new main character for now, this will be the first main character who isn't femme, actually. It could be stuck in the scary old void. So maybe don't be so ungrateful, Right. You said that you didn't have any use for me. Right. Does that mean that you have a use for you now? Yuppers. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Duh. I see. What is it then? Ooh, someone's sounding motivated. That's one of my big likey likes in humans. I'm just happy to finally get something to do. Can I ask, who are you? And what is this place? Oops, didn't mean to actually open that, but there are no clues to be found in this episode. But there are character logs, cool. I didn't actually mean to open that, but sure. And what is this place? Well, I'm simplifying things a bit, but in essence, you are in heaven. You are in heaven. And I'm God. Heaven? Who would have thought? Huh? Usually humans are more shocked when they hear that. You seem so unfazed. Sorry, I'm not easily startled, I suppose. Besides, I'm still not entirely sure you're real. And if there really is a heaven, I hardly... Yeah, are boring to me. You are boring me. Can we just get on with the fun? Sure. What do you want me to do? Okay, so here's the thingy thing. In my line of work, being the one and only and very fantastic God, I always strive to make each and every special person's afterlife perfect. But sometimes things go wrong, mostly because humans are so selfish and ungrateful. Oh, sob, sob. Are you alright? Do you need a tissue, maybe, or... Well, aren't you just the most delightfully considerate little human? But nah, no need for that. Where was I? Oh, right. Sob. Dot. However, in all my amazingly amazingness, I can admit that sometimes, maybe one time in a billion or two, I can mess up. I'd stop opening that, me. Am I not strong for admitting that, Sophie? Sophie? Don't you think so? Sophie? What? Yeah, that's your name now. It's okay. But... Goody! So, Sophie, you seem like a real smart boy. So I bet you know where I'm going with all this. Sorry, but I don't. Oh. I want you to help me fix something, of course. Me? Help God fix something? Yep. But what can I possibly do? More than you think. You see, I don't entirely trust myself sometimes when it comes to humans. I'm always trying to I'm always trying my best to understand them and to get under their skin. But I'm not perfect. Yet. I need a second pair of eyes. That's where you come in. We're gonna take a real good look at some important people, and you will help me make sure I get everything right. Capiche? I think you may have the wrong person for the job, Rem. Maybe the guide didn't tell you about me, but... Shh! Who cares what my little bro thinks? I'm a big girl. I can make my own decisions. Right, but... And I want you. Um, if you say so. You need to have some faith in yourself, Sophie. Isn't that what you were hoping to achieve in Purgatory? Doing something good to balance all the bad? Well, uh, wait, how do you know about that? God? Oh, please, I'm God. Voice crack in that one. Reading minds is as easy as eating cherry pie for me. Even easier, actually, because cherries always leave stainy stains on my cute white clothes. Huh? You could at least try to laugh when a girl is being funny right in front of you, Sophie. Sorry. Ha ha ha. Mmm. Sigh. Whatever. I have some errands to run, but we'll get started very soon. So just hold tight till then, okay? You want me to just sit here and wait again, or? Kinda. This is a nice setting after all. Would be a shame to not use it, But your siblings are about to join ya, so you won't be alone at least. Siblings, You thought you were the only shadow around here? Someone sure thinks highly of himself. No, I'm just surprised. So there are others like me here in heaven? That's what I just told you, Dopey. You're my own very special little shadow shade troop. Shady Shade Troop. A collection of gifts from my brother. Shadows like you are normally native to Purgatory, but I've been slowly learning the science behind what makes you tick. And you have other uses too, such as aiding in my little friendly schemes. So why didn't you ask one of them to help you? Why me? Again, I'm hardly the best person to help with, well, anything basically. Ah, don't worry, Sophia. You may think you're different, but I'm sure you will feel right at home here. You see, like you, they're all naughty. For some reason, bad people is all my blah blah. Let me try that one again. For some reason, bad people is all my brother ever sends me. Perhaps he doesn't love me after all. Totally, that's totally not the case, but... Anywho, I'm off for a bit. Play nice with your brothers and sister till I'm back. Or else Mommy might get angry. I'll mingle, don't worry, yay! Dot. Bye-bye. Phew. The Shady Shade Troop, huh? Guess I'm the newest member. I wonder what they're like. What are we planning here, Miss RT? Miss Rem? Annoying voice. What's this? He's passed out? Of course he is, a proper good-for-nothing. Maybe he's tired. Is that so wrong? Uh, Even you must know that there is no such thing as being tired in the afterlife. What Mistress sees in him is beyond my understanding. Should we kick him, like in the face? No, let's ignore him instead. Phase him out, shame him. If there's no money involved, I don't care. Why are you three always so... Dot. Why would you even need money? We're dead. Money talks. It's as true in life as it is in death. Here. I have changed voices for all of these twice now. Here. I still say we shame him. Mental pain sticks harder than physical pain. You're a sadist. It's what he deserves for being weak.
It seems he's coming too. Oh, but I wanted to kick him when he was still down.
The annoying voice has changed for the 4th time now, in like 4 lines. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, it's this lot. Probably could have guessed that it was going to be these shadows and should have just tried to take a guess at which one was going to be which.
The prodigal son awakens.
Shame, shame.
Now I'll never get to kick him while he's down.
Hold on. Annoying shadow. I think I gave the one I gave to like abrasive shadow was the one I gave to the Ishobella. Whatever. It's the same shadows from the first chapter. Go with the same voices. That's just gonna be the easiest.
You're the shady shade troop, I presume. And don't you forget it, Runt.
Shut up, Ballin. I'm tired of listening to your shrill voice.
Dang it, Toilette? What? Toilette? Always stealing the show.
The heck are you talking about? Where's this show you keep mentioning?
Gildan God knows, ask him. Leave me out of your delusions, cretin. Oh, man.
I'm sorry about them. They've been here for far too long to remember any semblance of manners. I'm Tina. Tina Bullen. Bullen. And I've already forgotten the other twos. We'll see them again in a moment.
I'm, Sophus. Nice to meet you all, considering.
Toulette. The one, that's why. Because yeah. Ah.
As if. We'll leave you to your dubious devices if you leave us to ours. Such is the will of Mistress. That's right. Better not mess with us or I'll stab you.
He won't, he's too weak.
Don't call me weak, dang it.
What else would I call someone who's afraid of bad words?
I'm not.
Poop, pee, butthole, dang, heck.
Alright, stop it. You know I can't handle that stuff.
I mean, I censor them too, so. I censor bad words, despite the fact I have no problem with bad words. I just don't say them.
You know I can't handle that stuff.
See?
You're both utter fools. If you worked for my company, I'd have you fired in a heartbeat. I'd sooner die than lose funds based on the shortcomings of others. That's cold, even for you.
I've got some news for you then, you old jerk. You're dead already.
Silence. Hey, does anyone know why we still look like those Casa whatever dweebs? I'm starting to miss my handsome face.
Your face is about as handsome as a hemorrhoid.
Hey.
I'm sorry. That was a really mean insult to hemorrhoids. To the hemorrhoid, yeah.
You. Clearly, we still look like this one's mistress expects us to be of further use in these forums. Perhaps not in the near future, on account of our new member, but...
I don't know what's going on with his voice right now. I just know it sounds off.
But soon. She is well aware of my value, after all.
Either that, or she's forgotten about turning us back.
How dare you insinuate?
It doesn't matter what we say or do, Gilding God. Haven't you realized that yet? It's all up to her whims.
Tina, you shouldn't talk like that about her.
She's always listening, you know. I don't care. What's the worst that could happen? She kills me. We're dead, which I apparently have to keep reminding you of.
Well,
That's
clearly...
Let's give Sophus some space, shall we? I'm sure he's had enough of us for now.
Whatever.
Weakling. These lots seem to get along well. Again, I'm very sorry about them.
It's fine. I probably deserve it anyways.
Why do you say that?
Hmm. It's a long story, full of sketchy details.
Sketchy how?
Well, my memories are hazy at best. Listening to me talk about the past would be like watching a movie riddled with plot holes. I'd probably just end up boring you.
I doubt you'd bore me more than any... Wow, let me try that one again. I doubt you'd bore me in any more than just sitting around here does.
I guess, but maybe some other time.
I understand. I'm sorry for badgering you. I'm sure you must have a lot going on inside your head right now. For what it's worth, I've been through it too. Dying, losing most of my memories, getting to Purgatory, and now ending up here. Saying it's much would be an understatement.
Yeah,
I'm rambling, sorry. Again. If you ever want to talk to someone who's not a complete jerk, I'll be right here.
I appreciate that. Tina, was it?
Right. And hey, Sophis, good luck with whatever she is planning for you.
Thanks. There's certainly a colorful bunch.
What is Rem planning?
At the very least, Tina seems nice. If we're all truly bad people, like Rem said, I suppose she may just be the exception.
I somehow doubt that. She's just hiding it better. Sometime later. Is Rem back? Yep, hello. Hi-yo.
Uh,
Didn't you hear me?
yeah, I did.
Then why didn't you greet me back?
But I assumed that you were going to start talking, and I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm very sorry if I offended you, Rem.
That's a pretty dang good excuse, actually. I've given it a lot of thought, and I forgive you.
For what?
For not saying hi back. For not greeting me back, you insensitive dork.
Right. This literally just happened 30 seconds ago, and I already forgot. I appreciate that.
Sheesh, you're all kinds of messed up, aren't ya?
I told you that
Shh, it's okay, I know. And it's fine. In fact, it's fantastic. I've been trying my bestie best to hide it, but I'm actually kind of all over the place with how I act sometimes.
I couldn't tell. Uh-huh.
And with that in mind, I think, no, I know, that we're going to make a great team. My burning hot ambition to be amazing and your general indifference to stuff. We complement each other imperfectly. Not imperfectly, that's literally the exact opposite of what that says. We complement each other perfectly. Don't you think?
Sure.
Yay! But enough goofing around. Get your act together, Sophie.
I'm sorry?
You better be. We have work to do after all. So let's get to it.
You still haven't said what we're...
All in due time, all in due time. Sophie.
Yes?
Hold on to your butt.
What?
Ooh, where are we now? This is a different part of heaven. We've seen a little bit of heaven based in that little cafe there. And when, Isobel starts off her journey in poetry, you take a brief trip to heaven where you see the gates and you go into Rem's office. But this is an entirely new area entirely. I've said that already. Presto!
That felt strange.
Uh-huh. Teleportation feels a bit weird the first 1,000 or so times. You'll get used to it, I'm sure.
Right. So, may I ask where we are?
Of course. I was gonna tell you though. Honestly, such impatience. We are in a place called Casareche Manor.
Casareche.
Does that ring a bell for ya?
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Ooh, what a twist. Or maybe not, because they are in fact quite a famous family.
They own banks or something, I think.
Close. Private hospitals.
Ah, I see. Wait, what do you mean close? Banks and hospitals don't have anything in common.
You think so?
I was gonna say, you think? Or...
Bankers take care of people's assets, and so do doctors. The only difference is the type of currency they deal in. Money, blood money. In the end, it's all pretty much the same thingy thing. But hey, what do I know? After all, I'm only God. Yeah, don't argue. Don't argue. Just let Rem believe what she wants.
Fair enough. I guess I can follow that logic.
Goody. Full disclosure, though, I don't really care if you agree with me or not. You are totally free to make up your own mind. In fact, I'd prefer it if you do.
I'll keep that in mind. What the? Did someone just open the door? What the?
I should hope so, otherwise we're about to be super bored.
I thought we were the only ones here.
Hmm. And now, why would you ever think that? We just established that a famous family lives here, silly. Um, don't tell me.
Huh?
Were you hoping to get me alone so you could seduce me, Safi? Shameless human.
No, but...
I can't blame you, I suppose. I am a real catch. This one places. But you're sadly not my type.
Oh, okay. But just to be clear,
Shh. I need to hear what they're about to say.
oh,
Oh, Ram. It's Whiplash in, I was gonna say human form. Humanoid form, I guess. Not human herself.
uh,
Oh, hello there. Leave me alone, you witch.
please, don't call me that.
But that's what you are.
It's all your fault.
Because of you, Benicio is inviting someone else to the dance. This was my chance. My chance to marry someone handsome and rich. Someone to take care of me. But when he found out that the Witch of Belnaza is none other than my sister. You know what he did, Ezrebeth? He started screaming. Get the heck out of my sight. Can you even imagine such pain, you selfish pig? Ugh. So, this is what her sister was really like, huh? Also, I'm curious, is Belnaza a real place? It doesn't pop up anywhere, as if you just search for it, so... Unless I misspelled it? No, I think oh wait, no, I spelled it with one Z. Hold on. I really am curious if this is an actual place. If I can type it right on my phone. I don't see anything called Belnaza. I found a Pelaza, but no. It's none other my sister. Da, da, da. I already read this one. He screams, get out of my sight. Can you even imagine that? Such... Yeah, don't really want to reread that line. That man is mean. You're better off without him, Begonia. And how do you know that? Did you touch him? Are you a... Ugh, this is going places. Are you a lady of the night as well as a witch? Begonia,
I feel like we shouldn't be listening to this.
Oh no, this is perfect. In fact, it's exactly why we're here.
You're standing right next to them and they can't seem to hear you. They haven't noticed me either, even though I look like this.
And why would they? This is a memory. It's already happened a long time ago.
Where in the past?
In a manner of speaking. Although, of course, we're not really here, we're just observers. We could punch them in their little debutante mouths, and even that wouldn't faze them. Hmm,
You're thinking of doing just that, aren't you?
yep. Rem, smash! Oh. Oh, I love Rem. D, nothing.
Point proven. Point proven. However, I still don't understand what...
Just listen to them, Sophie. We'll talk more about the why later, K.
Alright.
When will you stop ruining my life? I can't take this anymore. Your life? What about my... Oh, please. You've never cared about anything. The family, the business, the money. All you do is hide away in that dungeon you call a room, accomplishing nothing of value. Why would she ever care about you? This is the first time we're actually hearing what she truly thinks out loud, and it's been nothing but putting her down. Why would she care about you at all? You know that it's painful to me to blah. Let me try that one again. You know that it's painful for me to even move. On account of the accident you caused, remember? I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. I've made it perfectly clear that I never meant for you to get hurt. But I was hurt. When we were children, we were inseparable. What happened, Begonia? Why did you... Why do you hate me so much? I didn't ask for these abilities, and yet you... You know what happened. Begonia, please. Mama and Papa will hear of today's events. I expect they will be furious. They've had such high hopes for mine and Benicio's future union. What a fine mess you've created, dear sister. I must now find another suitor. Sigh. Please don't tell them. Please don't tell Mama and Papa. I can't hear you. Please don't tell Mama and Papa. And what if I do? They'll punish me. Please. Fine. But now you owe me. And I expect you to remember this kindness, big sister. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much, sister dearest. Ah, good old-fashioned family drama.
I really feel like I had no business seeing any of that.
Whether or not it's anyone's business remains to be seen. So, what do you make of their conversation?
From what I could gather, well, I feel sorry for this Ezrebeth girl.
And why is that?
Because of, the way her sister treats her. Isn't it obvious?
Obvious, he says. You do know right from wrong, then. You do know right from wrong, then. The things you did in life almost had me fooled. Oh?
That's, what do you want me to say?
I want to know what we did. Nothing, but also everything.
That makes no sense.
I guess not.
Um,
Let's fast forward time. Let's fast forward time a bit, shall we?
Sure.
I'm assuming that at some point this chapter is going to open up a bit, but for right now it seems pretty straightforward. Oh, yay! Super great timing as per usual. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is a young Charta.
That's Ezrebeth again. But she's with a young man now?
Whoa! Those are some sharp peepers you got there, Sophie.
I think that's sarcasm, but,
But yep, You are absolutely right. Let's listen in, shall we?
If we have to.
Charta, you came.
Naturally, my lady.
Calleth you, cometh I. Calleth you, cometh I. That's very sweet. But it's wrong, forbidden, dangerous. Yes, yes, all of that. You're engaged to Begonia, and
No need to remind me, dear Ezra. However, nothing is truly set in stone until we're married, and therefore...
but still, me and her, we hardly get along like we used to, but she's still my sister.
Of course, I intend to honor your wishes, if what you want is to...
It's not about what I want. I don't know if I can trust you, Chata.
Hmm. If there's anything I can do to reassure...
Every time I see your perfect smile, it feels like you're about to stab me in the back. And I'm not sure there's anything anyone can do to change that feeling. It's just how my life is, and how it's always been. Okay, so he was actually kind, at least somewhat. Or at least feigning it, maybe. We'll see in a bit, I assume.
But surely things can change. I wouldn't dare imply that it's easy, but one step at a time. I'd be glad to assist you. Please never doubt that.
I want to believe you so much. But I can't carry that weight. I truly can't. I can't be a witch as well as a homewrecker. She would never forgive me, nor would Mama or Papa. I'm already all but ostracized, and...
If that's the case, then what does it matter? Let us run away together, Ezra. My family may not be as rich as the Casareches, but we do well enough for ourselves. You can have a life without them.
You say all that, all those sweet, sweet words. Yet the fact remains. We're engaged to her, and not to me.
Phrasing it in such a way is hardly fair. Our families decided to match before you and I ever had a chance to.
I'm sorry, Charta. If there ever were a moment for us to be together, for me to be happy, it has long since passed.
So that is it then. You called me here for this.
Yes. I'm sorry, but
No need for further pleasantries then. I shall take my leave, Miss Casareche. Although, I'll be just a phone call away.
Okay. Spicy. So the whole thing about Charta and Ezrebeth maybe getting together, and the fact that he was kind to her actually seemed genuine, despite everything else from her memories that was hazy at best, if not entirely negative in some way. Spicy. The conflicting emotions of star-crossed lovers, torn apart by fate itself, or perhaps by something much simpler than that.
What do you mean?
Ezrebeth rejected Charta. But why? What do you think, Sophie?
I mean, she clearly didn't want to hurt her sister, despite everything. I suppose she didn't want all the hassle that tearing them apart would cause.
Dang, I just complimented your eyesight, but now it seems like you are totally blind.
So I'm wrong then?
Well, maybe not wrong, but a bit short-sighted. I'll admit, though, that's probably easy for me to say. Why am I stuck on the I? What just happened there? I am a god after all and can see forever.
Since you're so great at understanding humans, or...
Nah. But I literally know what they're thinking, dum-dum.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
I know you did. Because you just thought it.
Uh, Enlighten me then. What am I missing?
What indeed? Hmm. Let's fast forward again. We...
Oh, hold on. I did the.
Huh. It's empty. Did I miscalculate, or what a bummer?
A mistake then?
I don't make mistakes,
But didn't you just. Oh, I'm sorry.
except that one time. And that other time. We've been over that already, so stop teasing me.
I wasn't.
Ah, wait, here they are. I just had to pivot a little bit. Silly, silly.
Um.
And all three of them's here.
It's getting a bit crowded.
You could fit maybe one other person on the screen comfortably, otherwise you're stacking people. And that's if you push these two and then had someone right in the middle. You could say that. I wonder what will happen next, If it isn't my oldest sister. How pleased I am that you deigned to join us for our special announcement.
I.
I wouldn't dream of missing it. After all, you are my beloved sister. And Charta is a dear friend. Indeed. That being the case, why wait any longer? Let us share the glad tidings.
But Begonia, dearest. There's no one here. Ought we not to wait for our families to arrive?
And keep Ezrebeth in suspense until then? I doubt that I'm even capable of such cruelty. I doubt that I'm even capable of such cruelty. I've read those in the wrong order, in which case that would be, like, admitting that she's capable of a lot of cruelty, but maybe not that. I doubt that I'm even capable of such cruelty.
I see. The choice is yours, of course.
Splendid. Ezrebeth.
Yes.
Me and Chata are finally getting married. Why so glum, sister? Can it be that you disapprove? Do you not wish for for me and him, and our unborn son, to be happy?
Your son? Begonia. Did we not agree to hold off on that reveal?
Oops. So we did. My mistake.
Sure, totally. That smug smiley? That smug smile totally says accidental saying of that.
So, sister, is there anything you'd like to say?
I don't want...
Just one quick interjection before you finish that train of thought, though. Remember, kindness. What is that in reference to? Like, I'm assuming this is like calling her back her debts about the, like, her existence being enough to scare off a suitor. But I'm not sure what that would actually mean.
You...
Which? What's that? I'm so happy for you.
Ezrebeth.
Charta, kindly tell the staff to start setting the tables.
Excuse me.
Do you expect my mama and papa to dine on the floor like savages?
Of course not, but... Your sister?
I am no fool, Charta.
Nor would I ever insinuate that you are.
And yet you treat me as such. I've seen the way you two look at each other. I've always seen it. The absolute nerve of it all.
That's... I... Surely...
Oh, simmer down, you poor man. You needn't worry, I forgive you. But if you ever so much as speak her name again, this marriage, along with your reputation, will be razed to the ground.
And what makes you think that my reputation is more important to me then?
Charter of the Palazzo family. Perhaps there was a time when you had the monetary means to survive a scandal. Perhaps even several. However, after that unfortunate series of disastrous investments, I sincerely doubt such privileges are still within your reach. At a loss for words, are we? Honestly, you truly expected us to not find out. You need the Casareches. And as your luck would have it, we need Palazzo land for our new hospitals. So if I were you, I'd endeavor to count my blessings.
I understand. She and I are history.
Now, was that so hard?
No, of course not.
Hmm. What are your thoughts on the name Isabello?
I beg your pardon.
On our son? Hmm.
If it is your wish to name him as such, then I shan't
Words are hard.
If it is your wish to name him as such, then I shan't object, dearest.
My wish? I suppose it is just that. Wow, her sister is straight up evil. Like, straight up. Aw, Ezri sure is having a tough time, huh?
Yeah, it's rough. Makes me wish this charter person would stand up for himself a bit more.
And what would you have him do, Throw everything away for love? Should he abandon everything just because some gorgeous genius photographer sweeps him off his feet, eh?
Huh? Photographer? I must have missed something again.
Oh no, I'm mixing stuff up. My bad. Who's the photographer? Who is that in reference to? That's gotta be... That's gotta be pushing us towards something new. I don't... Is there a character in one of the other games that was a photographer? In the first game? No, I don't think there was. And then the main character of the first game was an actress. And in the second game, there's a... Not lyricist. I'm forgetting the poet. Poet. That's what it is. I forgot the word poet. I was about to say someone who makes poetry. And then there's a crafter and a musician, but there's no photographer. So I'm assuming this has to be a new character that we're going to get introduced to soon. So, anyways, So, how about a break?
A break from stalking dead people's memories?
What makes you think they're all dead, Sophie?
I guess I just assumed that.
But yes, a break from that. Because, didn't you know? Human minds need time to absorb new knowledge. I've read that in a book, so I know it's true.
I suppose...
So here's what I want you to do. You're gonna return to my sweet little number 7 cafe. Yes, that's its name. And you are gonna think long and hard about what you've seen so far. Does that sound cool?
If that's what you want, then sure. It's cool.
Yay! You're just so eager to please. I love it.
And what do you want me to do when I'm finished thinking?
Do you need to be told everything, you badger?
Badger?
I'll come pick you up later, don't worry. You just need to remember one thing. I really value your opinion.
That's nice.
Yup. Da-da. See you later, Sophie. Sophis, you're back.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster. So it seems. Sorry, I was somewhere else just a second ago, so it's a bit
Disorienting.
right. Among other things.
But I'm glad you're alright.
Maybe it's just me imagining things, but you sound a bit surprised.
Um,
Hmm. Were you expecting me to be in danger? I said,
I did not say that. But it's Rem. She can be intense, don't you think?
as far as all powerful deities go, I feel like she's quite friendly. A bit unstable, maybe, but
You're... You shouldn't talk so carelessly about her, Sophis.
so much for I don't care, huh?
Hmm?
Remember earlier? You said you didn't care whether or not Rem heard you talking about her.
Oh, that's different. That was a mistake. Please forget about it, okay?
Did she already handle that in some way? Sure. She is a god. She can be in multiple places, so... She seems more on edge now than she did before. Strange.
Anyway, I really am glad you're fine. And my offer still stands, you know. If you ever want to talk, I'll be right here. Along with the rest of our dysfunctional family. I doubt you'll have a pleasant time socializing with them.
Your timing couldn't be better, actually.
Oh?
I seem to have some time to kill before Rem picks me up again, anyway, so... Or I kind of rushed
No, that was one sentence. I felt like I thought I skipped a comma or something, but no, that's just one sentence.
So...
Hmm? Oh, that was not the button I meant to press. I see.
I'll come over in a minute, okay?
Whenever you're ready.
Hmm... I know I was supposed to think about what I saw back there in the manor, but then again, talking to my siblings might help me learn something useful. Hmm... Being friendly with them is probably worth a shot at least, even though they probably won't return the favor.
Aha, and here we go. We're finally into... we're through, like, the big important starting story stuff and actually have a bit more say in what happens. I guess the first chapter was the same way, though. The first episode was, oh, invite a person in, go through the preset talking points, and then you can... In the second cycle, you got more free reign. So, it looks like we're pretty limited in stuff in the room to look at. Sorted porcelain.
These dishes have an intensely bright white color. I feel like staring at them for too long could end up blinding someone.
And the poster?
Is that a cat's face and a cup of coffee? If this is what passes for art these days, I'm not a fan.
And the clock. Oh, excuse me.
This clock seems to be permanently stuck on, almost 7 o'clock, I think? Knowing Rem, there's probably a reason behind that.
What's that? That's 6:55, almost on the dot. So, yeah, I'm sure there's something there. I feel like the clock was something on stump. I feel like the clock was stuck on a specific time in the other games too, but I don't remember what it was.
But then again, maybe there isn't. I had assumed that was the end of the thing and just sort of started talking.
Anyways, at this point, we can start talking to Bolin, Gildengard, Tina, and Toulette. Your hair looks longer than it did before while you were still full-on Isabella mode in that little thing there. But anyways, looking at the time, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you once again for watching, and we need to make a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, right now that's just you, but thank you so much for the additional support. Anyways, without further ado, for real now, take care, everybody.